Hello, everybody. It's Jeanine, and I am here to do a wrap up about the Olympic Games, Paris 2024. I think I'm going to be joined by my husband later. He's actually eating, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started. So, first of all, I don't know how many of you guys have watched the Olympics this year, but I thought they were pretty good overall. I really enjoyed the Olympics. My favorite part of the Olympics was the track and field. And the reason why I'm saying that is I used to run track. I ran track in elementary school and high school. I didn't make it to the college level because I quit. I had a foot injury and I had to have surgery. And I said, "That's it. I'm not going to keep going with this because I don't want to keep having to have surgeries." So I quit. And so let's get down to it. Some of the things that I really liked, some of the people in the track events was Rye Benjamin. I thought he was really good in the 400-meter. What are those things called? I can't even know what I'm talking about. The 400 meters. Oh, what are the things that you jump? Oh my God. Hurdles. I had a senior moment. I said, what are those things that you jump? I had a senior moment. I'm gonna be 60 on August 26th. So I just kind of blanked out for a minute. What are those things that you jump? Rye Benjamin in the 400-meter hurdles. And I forgot the guy from Norway that he placed silver in the Tokyo Olympics against, and then also in the Rio Olympics. He was coming in second, and at the end of his race in the Tokyo Olympics, Rob Benjamin was just so upset. He was crying because like, what do I have to do to beat this guy? And so Rob Benjamin beat the runner from Norway in the worlds. I think was the worlds in Beijing? No, Budapest. He beat the guy from Norway in Budapest. Finally, he came in first. And then he ran against the guy from Norway. I should have wrote his name down. In the Olympics, 2024 Olympics, and he beat him. I mean, he was really kind of far ahead of him. So, and then they showed his mother, his family when he won. His mother just passed out and fell on the ground. I thought that was hilarious. So congratulations to Rye Benjamin for winning the 400-meter hurdles. I'm very proud of him. Yay, thank you. Yay, 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 yay. And also I liked Noah Lyles in the 100 meters dash, 100 meters, and that was really close. And he almost it was like a shoulder. That's how he won against a guy from Jamaica. What was his name? Key. I can't remember man's name, but he won with a shoulder lean against the runner from Jamaica. And so that was a really fantastic race. I'm gonna come back to Noah Lyles later because there's some controversy going on with Noah Lyles right now. And then the 4x100 women's relay, they did their thing. Oh my God. They were fantastic. Oh my God. And they were kind of behind from the past from uh Gabby Thomas to Shakari Richards. That handoff was shaky. It was not that good. So Shakari had to catch up to everybody. And they at first they said Great Britain had won because Shakari had looked over at the runner from Great Britain and first they had posted that Great Britain had won the race, but and Shakari's like no, and then they finally got it right and showed that Shakari Richards won. So hats off to the ladies. I mean, the women were doing it big. The USA women's women, they were just doing it big in track and field. The 4x100 men's relay, they didn't get the baton off. So it was, oh, hello, conscious business and service. Hey, girl, good to see you in the room. Hey, how are you? Yay. I'm glad you came on. Love the okay. Nature vibe. Okay, yeah, I am all into nature and things, but not right now. Not in Texas. It's too hot to be out. Oh, you're doing good. Okay. Yeah, but it's been too hot to be outside. I mean, I get up at 6:30 in the morning to go for a walk. By 8:30, I mean, it is hot. It's like 85, and it could be like 100 degrees at night here in Austin, Texas. And so linked, liked, and shared you on Twitter. Thank you, girl. Thank you. So I love nature, but you cannot be outside in the state of Texas in the summertime. You will burn up like a piece of bacon. So you don't want that. I don't feel like being crispy. 85 is not that hot. It is in Texas. 85 does feel hot in Texas. You feel that heat on your back. I mean, but yeah. Um, going back to the Olympics. So, did you watch it? Did you watch the Olympics, girl? I don't know. Tell me if you watched the Olympics. So now we're gonna go on back to the Olympics. Uh yeah, the handoff between Kristen Coleman and the guy they called Kung Fu Kenny Benerick was horrible. Oh, you missed it. It was good, girl. It was really good. So that's why, in fact, and the men 100 just saw the opening ceremonies and some swimming. What did you like about the swimming? Tell me what you saw about the swimming that you liked. Been meaning to get to it. Okay. Is it over? Yes, it ended yesterday. The last thing was the women's basketball, Team USA against France, and that was an awesome game. Team USA won by 1 point. It was that close. It was so good. Yes. Awesome. So, the men's 4 by 100-meter relay was horrible. It was sad. I mean, they have not been able to win a medal. I don't even know the last time the men's 4 by 100-meter relay. I think the problem is they do not practice together. They think because they are fast that they don't have to practice, and so somebody drops a baton or they get disqualified. So they need to do something about that. Um, Sydney Sydney McLaughlin Lavroni. I think I said her name right. She is off. Hey, Miss Key Kitchen. Hi, girl. Thank you for joining me. Yay, my girls are in here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, my girls are in here. I love y'all. So I'm talking about what I liked about the Olympics. I'm gonna get around to what I didn't like. Okay. So right now I'm talking about what I liked. So Sydney McLaughlin Lavroni, she, oh my god, she is such a superstar. She runs the 400-meter hurdles, and she was so far off out over the other runners. I mean, she is just such a good runner, and she seems like a really good person. So I really like Sydney McLaughlin Lavroni. That's her husband's name. He's a football player. I forgot for what team. but she is awesome. She ran the hurdles, and then she also ran the 4x400 women's relay, and she did the second leg and gave the US women a huge lead, humongous. And Gabby Douglas, no, Gabby Douglas, my bad. She did not run the anchor leg. I forgot who did, but she was awesome. Sydney can do it all, and Gabby Douglas can do it all. Hey, GA girl, every woman wellness. Hey, girl. All my girls are in the house. All my peeps are in the house. I'm talking about the Olympics and what I liked about it. Okay. So, and I also loved Simone Biles. Y'all, she is the GOAT, greatest of all times, the greatest that ever did it. Simone Biles. And Simone Biles, let me see, she has won a total of 30 medals, 23 of them gold. So she has won gold in the women's artistic individual all around, the women's team all around artistic, and the women's floor. The women's floor, she got silver in the 2024 Olympics. And so she's just awesome. Okay, I'll watch a little, but shout out to USA. Yeah, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. Boop, boop. Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Let me call my technical director. One second. Hey, they say they can't hear me. Hold on. Push it again. Okay. Can you hear me now? Okay. Okay. I had it muted for a second. My bad. Okay, girl. What you been up to, Miss GA girl, every woman wellness? What you been up to? I know you've been having some issues. I am praying for you. I'm praying for you. So, I'm going to talk about Quincy Hall, who ran the 400 meters. He is from Kansas City, Missouri, and my extended family is from Missouri. I was born in Kansas City, Kansas, not Kansas City, Missouri. So, Quincy Hall did his thing. He did a 400. He was like fourth place, and he just came up and passed everybody up, and he won. And he had that gold grill in. He was just ghetto fabulous. I'm hanging in there. Thanks. I'm glad you are shared you out. Okay, thank you, GA girl, every woman wellness. Thank you for sharing me out. Yeah, I thought Quincy Hall was just ghetto fabulous. He had that gold grill in, and he was running hard, and them teeth were just shining. It was shining. Them teeth were shining. I wish I had my fake grill. I'd put it in. I had a fake grill that I ordered off of Amazon, but I was afraid to put it in my mouth because I thought it might turn my teeth a color or something. So, okay. So, who else I want to talk about? Oh. The women's basketball team, USA basketball team. Oh my god. They played against France for the gold medal and they won by 1 point. If you guys have not seen that game, the USA women's basketball team, you better check it out. Those women were just going toe to toe. I think their game was better than the USA men's basketball game against France. The USA men's basketball game would have lost if it wasn't for Steph Curry because he came in at the end, was hitting them threes. Steph Curry saved the night. So, but I thought the women's basketball game was better because it was like tit for tat. Yeah, yeah, you gotta see that game. If you haven't seen it, I strongly suggest you watch that. Um, let's see. Break dancing or breaking was was in the 2024 Olympics this time. First time ever, but it's not gonna be in LA. That's really upsetting because breakdancing came from New York. It started in the Bronx. Rapping started in the Bronx. It was a Jamaican DJ that started rapping in the Bronx. And so all of what we have now, if you don't know your rap history, started in the Bronx. So that's really disappointing that they're not going to have breaking in the LA games in 2028. So I'm really upset about that. And there was this young lady from Lithuania, Nika. She won the silver medal, and then this lady from Japan called Ami won the gold medal, and that was awesome. And there was there was Snoop Dogg, man, I'm gonna get around to Snoop Dogg. I got a whole thing to talk about Snoop Dogg. Okay, I'm gonna come around to that. Let me finish this one thing, then we're gonna come around to Snoop Dogg. Okay, because I got a lot of thoughts on him. So the lady Ami from Japan won the gold, and then there's this Australian woman called Reagan. She was absolutely horrible. I mean, if you ain't seen her, it was bad. I can't. It's just like I could have been up there break dancing. That's how bad that chick from Australia was. She was horrible. But since y'all want to talk about Snoop Dogg, oh my gosh. Snoop was everywhere. He was a correspondent for them. Snoop Dogg got paid $500 a day. How do I get a job like that? I need that job. I need to be getting paid $500 a day to have fun because he was hanging out everywhere. He was in the stands with Simone Biles' parents. He was, I mean, everywhere. He was with Noah Lyles' mom. He was in a swimming pool with Michael Phelps. He was, I mean, he opened up, of course, the break dancing. He opened that up. Where else was he? Where wasn't Snoop? Where and he had some nice outfits, guys. I mean, his stuff was sweet. Snoop, how can I get paid like that? Huh? I got a good personality. I'm good. I used to be a reporter. How can I get a job like that? Somebody help a sister out. Help a sister out. Help me out. And Snoop wasn't flying on American Airlines. He probably had that in his contract that he had to fly a private jet. And Snoop was not flying with the public, even if it was first class. I know he had that in his contract that he had a private plane. But man, he was having a great time, and then he was joined by his friend Martha Stewart. I don't even know how Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart got to be friends. That is a weird, um, it's just strange to me. How did I guess they say opposites attract, but it's just weird how him and Martha Stewart are always hanging out. And the person with the record is not Snoop Dogg. Martha Stewart went to jail, but Snoop Dogg has not. He's never been to jail, but Martha Stewart has. And they're always hanging hard. They hang hard. But yeah, he bought her over for the equestrian part, which is the horses. He bought her over for that. And They seem to have a good time together. But yeah, Snoop got paid. He was paid. I need that. Oh. GA girl, he probably was full of right. He might have been. He might have been doing some things over there. So now I'm going to talk about what I did not like about the Olympics. First of all, Noah Lyles. When he ran the 200, he came in acting like he usually does, jumping around and kicking stuff. So then at the end, when he came in third, he said he had well, I'm not gonna say the word. He said that he had the thing that happened in 2020. He said he had the Rota. Okay. He said he had that Rota. And then and he had to be carried out in a wheelchair. Okay. So he came in jumping around and then he left and they took him out in a wheelchair. Okay, so then today I see that he was at a party later on that night, dancing hard. But apparently he told everybody that he had that Ronta. But then you can go to a party later on the night, that night. Okay, they ain't adding up to me. They ain't sounding right. They ain't sounding right. And if you did have the Ronta, you should have been running, okay? Because you're spreading that to the other athletes. Because at the end of the race, the guy for Botswana won, and he was hugging him and not Rye, Kung Fu Kenny Benair at the end. Kenny Benair came in second on the 200 meters. He was hugging both of them. Now, if you had the Ronta, you're not supposed to be around people. And then later on, y'all partying. Sounds suspect to me. What do y'all think? Sounds suspect. So I don't know. And I'm a big fan of Noah Lyles because I know what he went through when he was a kid. I know that he had asthma and he was hospitalized all the time for having asthma. So I thought, he's overcome a lot to get where he is. And I'm a big fan of Noah Lyles. But if Homeboy was faking it, if he was just making that up because he lost, because he came in third after he was talking about himself, pumping himself up, and he was embarrassed because he came in third. I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. So then another thing that I have a problem with is how they're trying to take away Jordan Childs's well, they took it away, her bronze medal. They took away her bronze medal. I'm gonna put a link to that uh in the description box so you can see about that. Her coach went and talked to the officials after her run because they had this lady, I think she was from Romania, I don't know, some Eastern European bloc. They had her coming in third and getting the bronze, and then they changed it to Jordan Childs. So then they came back and took Jordan Childs's bronze medal away and gave it to the other chick. Why can't there be two people that got the bronze medal? There have been instances where they have given two people gold medals and so on. So I have a problem with that. Thanks for sharing about the Olympics. You're welcome, girl. I love the Olympics. And then yeah, it's foul. It's foul. Give them both the bronze medal, okay? And then also I have a problem. I had a problem with the American high jumper. He I don't know his name, but it was a tie for the gold and he didn't want to share the gold medal. And so they jumped again and he got the silver. So he played himself. Because he jumped as him and the other guy. I don't know who the other guy's name that he was his competitor. They both at the end uh were at the same height. But then he was like, I don't want to share the goal. I'm gonna try a higher height. And then he didn't make it. and he got the silver medal. So he played himself. You played yourself. You played yourself. So and then I talked about Noah. I talked about Jordan Childs. Uh and now I'm gonna talk about that dang opening ceremony. That was a shame. If you haven't seen the opening ceremony, I don't know if you have Peacock streaming. I think it's on there, but you can't watch it on YouTube because they took it down, and they needed to take it down because it was a shame. It was no, it was messed up. They had some menage a trois, some threesome scene going on with these two men and this chick. They didn't show it all, but it was implied. What that got to do with the Olympics? And then they had this horrible drag queen show with this little girl at the table. It was supposed to represent the Last Supper, and I didn't catch it that it's supposed to be the Last Supper, but I did not like it because the Olympics is supposed to be a family show, and you had these drag queens dancing around half naked. And I remember watching it with my parents when I was a kid. We used to watch the Olympics together, and I didn't think that was appropriate. I'm not saying you can't do or be who you want to be. Do you, boo? Do whoever, be whoever you want. But I don't think it should have been a part of the Olympics. I don't think it was appropriate, especially when you have young children watching it with their family members. I did not like it, and a lot of people did not like it. So that's the problem that I had with it. And I did like how they used Olympians for past eras to light the Olympic flame. I love that. I thought that was great. And they had I guess this Afro pop singer on there in a really cute gold outfit with her backup dancers, and they had a military band playing with them, and that was like real contrast, and I love that. So there were some things I liked about the opening ceremony. I like Celine Dion at the end standing on the Eiffel Tower because she's been through a lot. They have a thing about Celine Dion on Amazon Prime about what she's going through, what she's suffering with. So I was happy to see her singing up there as the star that she is on the Eiffel Tower, and Lady Gaga was awesome. So those are the things that I did like about it. And then they had like some dance sequence where they had these dancers dancing in water, and I thought that was great. And the music, the composition was awesome. The music for the Olympics, I don't know who the composer was. Oh, but I love, love, love the music. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful composed music. I love it. Now we're going to jump to the closing ceremony. I did not like the French part. I did not like it. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them Sam I am. It was just weird. The French part of it was just weird. But when they did the handoff to LA 28, Los Angeles 2028, the mayor of LA came up and Simone Biles, and they passed the flag off to the mayor of Los Angeles. And then from there, I'm going to tell you, you may not, I'm going to tell you the whole thing. And then from there, guess who was at the top of the stadium? Tom Cruise, Mr. Mission Impossible himself. He jumped down from the stadium, prepared down. They playing that Mission Impossible music. That was a surprise. And then he ran through the crowd, got up on stage, got the flag, jumped on a motorcycle, rode it through Paris. And then from there, they went to video that had already been recorded, pre-recorded video. And so they showed Tom Cruise jumping off a plane with the flag. Did he have the flag? Yeah, jumping off this plane, landing in the desert in California. So then he goes to Hollywood, the Hollywood sign, and he's hanging up off of the Hollywood sign, which was really cool. And he passed the flag off to this person riding a bike, and it goes on from there. Then it ends up at the beach, and Billie Eilish is singing, and Red Hot Chili Peppers is singing. Then at the end, it closed off with Snoop Dogg rapping. So I'm looking forward to 2028. God willing, if I'm still here, I plan to go into that. I know the tickets are going to be outrageous. I'm going to have to save a year or two in advance, but I'm going to that for real. I will be at the 2028 Olympics. My cousin lives in LA. I'll stay with her. I'll sleep on her floor if I have to, but I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to go ahead and close out. I guess my husband is too busy eating, and that's fine. So, because I know he wanted to eat that chicken. I made some chicken tonight, and it was good. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope people watch this in the replay. Snoop, that's right, girl. Snoop Dogg, he did his thing. 500K a day. I need to make that kind of money. Hopefully somebody will see me and say, "Oh, let's hire Jeanine and do some stuff. She has a great personality," because I do. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Good night, Jay girl. Good night, Conscious. Good night, Conscious Business Services. Good night, Key Kitchen. Bye-bye.